Brian, you've had a few days now to digest and dissect the East Fife defeat. What's been the kind of main takeaways for yourself and Chris now looking back at it?
Looking back at it, obviously the goals that we concede are very, very poor, there's no question about that. The first one with Logan when he misjudges the header, I understand these things happen, I've been there myself as a player. But it's the second one that more just kills us off. That static positioning, that's the one that kills us going forward. But when you look at the first half and the opportunities that we created, Barry Cuddy had 3 glaring opportunities, we've got to take one. Darren Hines has one as well at the back post. There is a lot of pleasing aspects. But the disappointing element to it on reflection was the way we conceded the second goal and how we didn't affect the game in the second half the way we would have liked to. We always wanted to try and go forward rather than just connecting a couple of passes first to help us gradually build up the thirds. But the response from the group on Monday night, we had a team meeting as usual, we went through the video, done a little bit of analysis, and we've reassessed ourselves, and I had to sit them down and watch it together as a group. We had to suffer, we had to be embarrassed together, but essentially the response on the training pitch so far has been excellent. Even tonight, after the individual clips that we've done, collectively we are going in the right direction. And that was evident in the first half. The second half, yes, signs of improvement that we definitely can be made. But the response from the group this week has been really, really positive.
Goals or the lack of them has been probably the main issue and concern amongst probably yourself as well as the fan base. Whilst obviously getting tighter at the back, goals win games, and is that very much now the focus of fixing within the team performances?
Yeah, I think we've got to ask more questions consistently, and if we continuously ask those questions, then something will fall. I think you can see it, especially in the first half, that we had 3-4 bodies in the box when balls are coming in from the wider areas, and you look at the number of goals that are conceded or that are scored that last week. I think there was 11 goals that were scored and they were based on crosses or errors. So we've got to ask those questions going forward and affect the box at the top end of the pitch. And yes, we're getting firepower back in terms of Martin Rennie. He benefited the most with the number of minutes that he played on Saturday, and he'll benefit from that. His sharpness will come, his game intelligence will start becoming a lot more rounder for the group and his responsibility to the team. With addition to that, with Keane Leslie coming back into the fold from his injury, so things are beginning to sort of gear us forward with these match day minutes, along with the new addition Connor Young coming in. Invited him in for a couple of weeks to train, and he's hit the ground running for us. He knows where the goal is, and he's instinctive, top end of the pitch, and he wants to take part in things, and he wants to be involved with this dressing room, with what we're trying to do at Clyde Football Club, and that's important to me. With that mentality and mindset coming in the building, it's refreshing.
It wouldn't be a Clyde game without another injury. Unfortunately, Barry Cuddy coming off before the first half conclusion at the weekend. How is things looking with Barry and any of the other players that have been on the sidelines?
Yeah, unfortunately for Barry, quite bad actually. There'll be a number of weeks, 48 weeks I think, for him, so that'll be a bad one for himself and for the team, for the group, with the opportunities that he got himself into. In the game, deep runs from midfield it's a blow for us definitely, but it also gives opportunity for others to step up to the mark and grab that opportunity. With John Craig, slow progress, nearly there in terms of being introduced back into training, and with Liam as well, it's a slow burner as well, unfortunately.
Our opponents on Saturday managed to break their first win hoodoo of the season just at that weekend there. So what do you feel we need to follow suit this weekend?
We need to focus on ourselves first and foremost. We can't be worrying about other people, especially when we are at home. And we need to be more forward thinking. We need to be how we are going to apply ourselves and affect the game, put them on the back foot. I've walked through a number of things tonight. The tempo of training tonight was excellent, and it's all gearing up to be a little bit more attacking minded and having more of a forward threat, and that's important that we take that in to the game on Saturday, because training pitch you can do all you want, it's the Saturday that counts, that's your bread and butter.